suppose it doesn't really matter. I apologise for the dog barking. Nothing I can do about it. It's a neighbour's dog.
There's a bunch of them up there, so try not to make a sound. Good one.
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, it's working. I ain't been on this for a while.
No, that's why I said I just wanted to test this out and everything, and levels and shit as well. I don't know if I've said it all right anyway.
Why are you saying that? Why is that?
Because I've still got the OBS settings set to like base resolution 1080. You can't even put it high, it won't even let me put it higher for some reason. So it's base resolution 1080 and then output is 1080. Even though I've just had to basically drag and drop, you know, like to rescale the screen.
Yeah.
With an OBS. So technically I think what everyone is actually watching here, it's the graphics I've got on the PlayStation. And it's just tricking, sending the signal out as a 1080, even though technically they are still looking at it in 1800p.
Yeah, how would that work though? Because if you're talking about Twitch or YouTube?
I'm talking about my game and OBS. I'm not talking about where people are watching it.
Yeah, but like you might be able to see it like that, but when it gets sent to a site that's kind of restricted to 1080 60, they're probably only going to get that.
Yeah, that's all they're gonna get. Because I've sort of like shrunk the screen, it technically is still capturing 1800p. It's just sending it out and people seeing the option is a 1080.
Yeah, it's just weird the way, like, because if you're not restricted by anything, shouldn't it be sending a 4K signal, providing you've got the right wire?
I don't know if OBS can do 4K, that's what I'm saying. It's not giving me the option to put base resolution as 4K.
Does it give you like an 1800 version?
It doesn't give you anything above 1080. But when you click the options for where the Elgato is, it does say it's receiving a 4K picture at 60 frames.
I don't know what that would do for your thing though.
Well, look at the stream.
Like, cause
I think the stream looks fucking a lot better than it fucking previously did.
Just unplug the power. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Right, so HDR and everything's still on. That sun looks weird to me. I don't know if it's always been like that.
Just gonna shut him off. That does look very bright. Do you know what my first thoughts was when I came in?
What?
You're not running HDR.
What do you mean I'm not running HDR? I've got HDR on my computer.
Yeah, no, I get that, but it doesn't look. It doesn't look
But
HDR.
I don't think OBS can do HDR, and if it can, I don't think it can output the HDR. I'm not sure how it's working.
There is should be an option on your computer to turn HDR on, so I don't know if you need that as well as the PlayStation 1 for it to actually register it.
I don't know if this is messing with my game now, because I do not remember the sun being like that. I can literally see like the 2 or 3 rings of the sun.
Yeah, no, that's why I said.
You can't see it on the stream.
That's why I said I reckon HDR is not off, because that would have been more subtle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And like it's almost like it's like before HDR, because you see even the ground and the subtle shadows. They don't seem as dark as what HDR gives you. Maybe it's conflicting somewhere. Try turning, just for a test's sake, try turning HDR off. Oh, you got that symbol now?
Will do, because it'll reset the
Yeah.
Elgato.
Because the brightness peaks are different, aren't they? That is a little bit more subtle, isn't it? It's still very bright though.
So you're seeing the rings.
Yeah. No, I am. I'm seeing 2.
Yeah, you're seeing the rings that I was just seeing in the game with HDR on. I don't really see
Yeah,
them.
I saw them with HDR. I just said it seemed like there was more of a proper glare with the HDR on. So
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I don't know.
It looks nowhere near as good though. That.
Oh no.
I can tell the difference now. I've turned it off.
Difference. Oh yeah, the background's just gone complete. Now you've actually turned it on and off. Come back out again. So everything got a lot darker when you did that.
Let's try 60 frames at 1080. Even though I won't be doing that.
Didn't you see that question in the? Oh no, actually, I don't know if you watched it in the PC Gaming Awards or whatever. A poll come up, and it was
Frame
like
rate.
3 things. Yeah, like frame rate, resolution, or what was the other one? It was
trial talking about it, and he said everyone
pixel count or something. Yeah, literally everybody. So it's like I would rather stuff in like even 2K, but it being 120 hertz and over 4K 60. Once you've gone to that hertz or whatever frame rate, it just So that's actually full on. So that looks like.
Oh, that looks choppy.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Oh, wait, it's 30 frames.
That's fucking horrible.
But I mean, is that on your eyes? Because from a viewer perspective, it still looks smooth. That's probably because you're so used to 60 frames now. That's like going from a 60 to a 144, like going from 30 to 60. It's like night and day.
60 to 800p. That's like the sweet spot. What I'm going to do is, once I finish doing this little testing shit, I'm going to actually pull up a side by side.
Doesn't this have a photo mode as well?
Yeah.
Because you could like scan around the map and stuff, can't you? So I'd check out different areas.
I think so.
I thought you get like a zoom view where you can sort of like free cam.
Probably can. How do I turn it on then? I thought I just had it on.
Orbit maybe? Orbit's like far. Right stick. Is that? Or is that as high as you can go? That looks right though. Oh, right, if you have a little zoom about just to see what other kind of it looks like from afar or whatever. Shadows and.
No, don't know.
Wait. See there?
Well, this
Yeah,
moment,
it doesn't really.
This moment
I
in
don't think
time,
it
I don't
can,
know
yeah.
what the difference is between the dolly and the orbit.
What happens when you press that 101?
Right, there's a little zoom in. Zooms in and out,
Alright.
but it's still locking onto.
Yeah, no, it will, because it's like photo mode for him, but you got a little bit further out there. Say the new one might be completely different then, man. You're going off like an old game here, they probably improved a lot of stuff and
No,
it probably looks a lot better.
just alone, just by looking at OBS and then looking at, because I've got Twitch and YouTube side by side as well, and just looking at them two, you can definitely tell the difference on the capture card anyway. Forgot to stand up.
Some like fast motions.
Fast motions. Oh shit.
I meant like turning motions, I just want to see if it actually goes blocky. Or if that was a thing because you're running through thingy. Just running through PlayStation thing.
What's the sprint? I forgot.
Tap X or something? I can see in places I see a little bit more blocky, I bet. Just saying about like fast FPS games. Have you got something like that on there?
Audio sounds fucked up a little bit to me as well.
I haven't heard it.
No, I mean just on
Oh, good.
I've not been doing it the way I've been doing it all the previous times we played on PlayStation, because I've been the way I've been capturing it.
You changed the hyper mode again?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Not long to go.
I got him.
I've been having trouble with my pad lately. It's probably tripping out. Like, it'll just shut itself off. And when I push the button, it just keeps on flashing. And it won't actually, like, register my console until I take the USB out and plug it back in again. I have no idea what's going on. And that's when it's like plugged directly in as well. Makes no sense.
I don't know who's watching as well, but I apologise, I'm just fucking about. I'm just setting up my Elgato, seeing if it's running right. Before the big Last of Us 2 on Thursday. So, I mean, them colours look a lot more deep,
the long awaited.
a lot more deep and rich as well. Like, you can definitely tell the HDR is not turned on the stream, for the stream.
Oh, what to what you're seeing?
Yeah, well, with HDR,
Yeah,
everything's a bit more dull and it more lifelike. But on the stream, everything's vibrant.
Yeah, no, shadows are like proper dark and they're not like sort of grey
The
tint.
greens are like proper green on the stream. And not like
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So it's a downscaled 4K picture with no HDR.
That's why I'm saying yeah
There's
or
a
no,
bunch of 'em
because
up there.
I just wonder what that's
I
going to
saw
do
that
for your
picture.
PC though, because it's still converting, even though it's going through your capture card.
What do you mean,
When
what
your
it do for my
CPU
PC?
and that's still be doing, making it work. I'm not sure how the capture card works. So I know it captures obviously the picture, but then doesn't your computer still have to process that information, or is it literally all done through the card?
It's all done through the card as far as I know, that's what I'm saying, so. But as far as I'm aware now, OBS realises there's a 4K pass-through and the signal's coming in as 4K and going back out the HDMI is 4K. But the OBS is still only base resolution 1080. Not unless where I'm looking at like the stream settings on OBS, that's being overwritten by the Elgato itself.
Did you say you got an internal one this time as well?
Yeah.
So like when you go onto your computer, can you see a process that shows your OBS now? No, your capture card, sorry.
That's what I said, I didn't download any Elgato software.
Yeah, but it might have just auto-defaulted. If you plug it into your PCI slot or whatever, your freaking computer, then the computer should recognise it. It'll just download like generic drivers more than likely.
It won't download anything. It's using basically OBS as its driver. If I'm wanting to use the Elgato on its own without OBS, then obviously I'd have to download their software to use their drivers. Like if I can actually get it up while I'm streaming, I'll show you.
What do you mean? Just show me what you're streaming.
Oh shit. Give me one sec. Do that. Do that. Take away that shit, just in case there's anything I shouldn't be showing. No, that's just the name, that's the capture card device itself. But if I click on configure window, look, video resolution that's coming through, and it's at 60 or 59.94. You got me scared then now, there's nothing on there. There's nothing on there that anyone can do anything with. Oh, see, look there. Should I change that? It's on device default. I can change it to custom and then it'll let me change the resolution. In fact, let me hide that screen, bring that one back up. I know. What have I done?
Like, have you actually brought up the information button?
Alright, that went off because I chose the custom thing.
And there weren't actually a resolution. There weren't actually a resolution in there, so. Oh my god! Now it looks tiny! It's 1/4 the size because you're doing it in 4K. You see it?
Yeah.
And I know you could stretch that out, but then wouldn't it be better just to leave it the other way?
That's what I mean, I scaled it down to fit that window.
But now you would have to stretch it, wouldn't you?
I know.
It's probably down, stretching, and stretching. Oh no, you could try it.
Okay, it looks good enough to me anyway. Right,
See what a picture actually looks like.
It's I'll just put it back to the way it was.
Have you not got a more up-to-date game as well on your PlayStation?
I was just thinking of this because this is what I'll be playing.
Wait, no, you'll be playing a more new, improved version.
No, but yeah, but this is what I'll be playing. Last of Us.
I just meant because even though it does still look good, it's still old for graphics. What they are in it, because it is just a. Well, it technically is a remaster, but yeah, it's still like, you know, dated techniques or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what everything like here, man, but
Hot.
hot, humid, thunderstorms, and it's just literally just started pissing it down again now.
Oh no, nothing like that. Yeah, I'd love some of that. It creates some more wind. It's been fucking boiling all day.
It's still hot as fuck though. That's why I couldn't.
Yeah, it's humid, isn't it?
I was also I was gonna come on, but then I was gonna come on so I had to because I can stream, but then
Yeah. It's only gonna get worse.
yeah.
If you think it's hot now and it's like what 20, 22 degrees, our highest was like 38, 40 or something, wasn't it? So when it doubles, it's gonna be like fucking sweltering, mate.
Yeah, but with Twitch fucking up yesterday, yeah, you know, everyone was getting key tool drops, and I probably missed out on that now because of fucking Twitch.
What do you mean?
Oh, because of
I've heard of people saying about key tool drops and blah blah blah, but like I haven't heard about everything yet. Yeah, I haven't got one.
Everyone that I've talked to, people I know, I said they got one.
Yeah, no, I haven't got one. You sure it's because we haven't been streaming a lot longer as well? Because I've received a few gifts and I thought it might be like, say, a time restriction sort of thing. You have to be watching for, say, X amount of hours before you actually get that.
If you would have got 2 or 3 drops yesterday,
I got like...
I got Apple drops and then Twitch got up, so I got nothing.
Oh no, I was still getting drops after I noticed it cut out.
Well, you're lucky. My game, my Twitch.
I got
7
another
hours. Didn't even have me signed in, and I couldn't sign in.
Oh right, I didn't even fuck about with it. I noticed the chat went down at one point because I was watching Lyric at the same time, and then it just came back, like without me touching anything. I didn't refresh the page. I didn't do anything. I was
loads for me, but it never.
But yeah,
never
so
started out like my profile was signed in. And if you went to
yesterday,
Twitch support, everyone they said on Twitch support, loads of parts of their site have gone down, and they went through.
So
the
yeah,
list.
yesterday
I went through the list of everything.
I got an AKS 74, a broken LCD 18 hours ago, that would still be yesterday, so a shotgun, and 10 hours ago was my last one, which I got 3 lots of whiskey.
Yeah, I only got apple juice yesterday. Like I said, a lot of people were getting fucking key tools.
I have heard a lot of people saying they're getting key tools, but like, it's not everybody. Yeah, it would be nice, but you know, that's the way drops work, man. They're random. And also, saying I don't know if it actually plays a factor or not, but I think it was yesterday. Like when I woke up in the morning, I put the stream on it. It'd been like 3 or 4, well, like probably more than that. It'd been quite a while, and I didn't get one single drop. And then I thought, I'll follow this guy just for a bit, and then I started getting drops. It's like, I don't know if that was coincidence or not. So do you actually have to be following the people that you're watching to get drops?
No.
So yeah, it must have just been coincidence, and it just seemed like I started getting drops after I followed him.
What's it saying on
Crazy for some of these people though, you know, Anton or whatever,
YouTube,
that was on that day that had like
YouTube
hundreds of thousands.
1080 60 though, for the option.
Yeah.
So is Twitch as well.
I haven't checked it on YouTube. Oh my god, got to turn it off. And all the options, yeah.
solid 60 on OBS as well. Not dropping or anything.
Have you tried googling if there's a way that you can, like, actually get the HDR effects over?
Might be a way on OBS to enable it. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't really care about the HDR. I'm more asked about being able to use my PS4 Pro and my TV without making
Yeah, I know.
the stream looking crap.
Saying from a viewer's perspective, it would just make the shadows look better, and
But that video
probably
I'm
would.
looking at there is 1,000 times better. Like I said, when I get up my grounded playthrough on YouTube or Twitch, if it's still on Twitch at the minute, if I get them up side by side, you're going to notice the difference straight away.
Yeah, guys, they've actually got how to stream HDR gameplay of OBS Studio. Gaming in HDR but streaming in SDR. Oh my god. Hello, me!
Testing, testing. Well, 1, 2, 3. So you're pretty loud compared to me. Turn you down a bit.
Well, this guy's talking about HDR-SDR tone mapping with LUTs in OBS. Whatever LUTs is.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice.
That's horrible, man. You watching on your TV or something?
What? I'm coming out with the monitor.
Alright.
Like I said, the way it's set up now, this.
Oh yeah, so did you actually break your speakers in?
You and your game audio are coming through the Elgato.
Alright.
So all that then that were just going on, no one else could hear that, I don't think. Apart from it coming back through my mic.
Oh, there's a new bot in your channel.
If I wanted to share that through, I can actually turn on the desktop audio as well. That's
Have you seen that name, yeah?
That's why I said.
Swizzbot.
That's why I said it'd be good if you could use Discord, because then I'd have an individual volume control.
Well, all depending what goes on with this PlayStation. Like, if I feel the need to check it out, I might use this monitor to play some games because it'll be 2K, but it'll be 144 Hz if the game goes that high. And if I had the PlayStation that close, I could then plug in my optical cable from the PlayStation to my sound card.
Can you hear that?
And then and then it should feed back through to this headset when I'm on the PC.
That's not good.
So there might be a way of, I don't know if there's an optical send mic as well. I don't know if it does. I think it's just sound.
I am not sure. How the
But I'll at least be able to hear.
Fuck, do you
But then it would
reload?
just be.
I don't think I've got the ammo, but how'd you do it?
Yeah, do that. Which way is it going anyway? Coming down my way.
Do you know what? I don't think it is. So I was watching Break before as well. I'll turn him on for a little second to see if he's got dropped again, but he hasn't. And he apparently lives in North Manchester. And he said, "Can you hear that, chat?" He said it's pissing it down hard, and then literally about half an hour later he came my way. And I'm on the east, no, yeah, east.
Yeah, it could float. If he's north though, it's coming down but over, so it might swing back.
It'll go over the coast before it gets anywhere
It
near.
would be nice though. It is still proper sunny outside. Like the skies are clear, but it's fucking warm. Yeah, 18 degrees, but it does feel really hot. Humidity 73%. pal, that guy there. Talk about people bad. That guy was like, I just got 2 cheeses. I ain't had that one yet.
That's just wrong.
What are you doing? It's a lamppost. Or telephone pole, whatever. Still got zombies installed.
Yeah, I think so. Why is it just took me back to the main menu? I literally just told it to load. I didn't just fucking save, did I?
It's not doing anything. Did you just load a game? Oh, that's a good one. The bottom one, is that like the giraffe scene?
No, I think that's just outside the wall, I'm not sure, but that's the hospital, that's why it's probably not loading, because that's the end game save. I hope that's the reason. I'm just not corrupted my files or something.
Oh no, there you go.
Yeah, I've just tried the bottom one now.
But you was just on the middle one for me.
Yeah, I might have to have a little look at a video, just see how people are setting up these capture cards with OBS.
Why is it taking so long?
Always has for.
You're on SSD though, aren't you?
Oh, God,
Yeah, but it still does take a while for this game.
I need to watch what they throw away down here.
Oh God. I'm blind. Oh, we go.
Let's grab our gear.
Do you mind?
Start a new game. Would you save like right at the beginning?
It's probably a save from right at the beginning.
Make your shots count.
Right,
All right,
that's how you
Texas.
reload.
Boost me up. You ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be things, because I haven't played this in a long time. There's going to be like tutorials in the new one, there, for the people that haven't played. Or a refresher.
Yeah, anyone that's watching now, I'm not really playing the game, I'm just fucking about with my Elgato.
Go on.
Setting it up, getting ready for Thursday. The Last of Us 2.
Be careful.
When am I not?
That a trick question?
I want to be careful with that one. They're like, oh, well, you're getting a day early. You're getting a fucking day early.
Here in a while.
Because technically it will be Friday, won't it?
Thursday at midnight then, to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get no streamer perks here.
You are in just chatting though, aren't you? So.
But if Naughty Dog is here and you're listening, you know, won't mind an early copy.
Where's
Well,
the
you've
ladder?
already got the game.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
What? Yeah, I've already got it downloaded and installed, but still. They
Yeah,
give
how
me
would that
give me an early copy,
Great, bring
then
it over.
they'll probably give me the chance to stream it early. I'll play it early.
Ladies first.
Lady. You must be thinking of someone else.
It's only been like,
That is
I
all
don't even know
relative.
how many years.
This
It's
way.
too many to remember. Started on the PS3, didn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Down
a
through
long
here.
time.
And it still holds up well. You put this against some
Robert's
other
still got
games
our
from back
guns?
then.
For his
Like,
sake.
well, yeah, this is the remastered
Once
version,
we
isn't
get
it?
our
If you played the
merchandise
original,
back,
I bet
it
it
should
looks
be
like
easy to
garbage.
unload. Hold up. Spores.
See, on my screen now, that's all grey and dark.
Yeah, on the
It looks greenish.
on this, yeah, it does. It's got like a green tint, but then it is spores. I thought that was the color of the spores, sort of.
Yeah, it probably is. But
Coming out of something. Stay alert.
HDR is supposedly more true to life, isn't it? So, at the end of the day, HDR, they want you to see it that way, don't they? So,
We should be able to fit through here.
well, that's how they intended
You okay?
it to look
Yeah,
and be seen.
damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way.
One sec. Just spin the chair around.
Okay, what are you spinning your chair around?
So I'm just looking outside, it's absolutely bouncing it down.
So what is it like? Is it dark up the area that way?
Yeah, it's getting that way.
Wow. So you can't see sun anywhere.
No. But it's still
would be nice.
very humid. Like, I'm only looking out there though, because like I said, my brother's literally just gone out and he can't go very fast, so he's probably like a drowned rat by now.
Watch it. Me. My mask broke.
Poor bastard.
2 for 1. That's not a good deal. Even the 1 for 1, can't you just like bash him in the head with your fist or something?
Don't know, but I'm sure when I played this route it didn't look as dark as this.
You hear that? Shh, shh.
I don't know if it's messed with me
Well, you sure?
TV settings or something like that.
Well, you sure when you played it before though that you was actually seeing HDR? If you
Yes.
couldn't transfer, that you sure it weren't restricting it like it was restricting the
How
yourself,
can it?
not your 4K?
I
Because you said it
remote
restricted
play
4K.
when I was streaming it
Oh, yeah.
previously. That's got nothing to do with the PC.
Yeah, but I thought you said you had to play it in 1080.
Yo, being worked. I am just in the process of fucking about with a new Elgato4k capture card. I say fucking about a bit, but I'm literally just having a run through this game a little bit, see what it looks like. Yeah, I literally pretty much bought this capture card. Well, I'll say solely just to stream Last of Us 2, but
Let's hope so.
obviously it'll get used more for more games than
Let's head
just
back
that.
into the city.
Yeah, especially in 6 months
But that was the main reason.
or 5 months, whenever it comes out.
Well, that's the other reason that I made sure I bought 8K 120 FPS HDMIs. Just in case I end up
And how much are they?
15 quid each or something to cost.
Oh my god.
Just in case I do end up getting 120 FPS TV. So then I can play in 4K.
I still haven't seen
120
any
FPS and stream that. Oh,
any
not stream
sort of
that,
like
but I can play in that.
reasonable priced ones. I watched that J2 Cents video as well.
Which
That's
one?
the one
It's
thing I
just
love
like
about
rumor or whatever in it.
Oh,
but
right, yeah, yeah.
I hate this
that sounds, yeah, like even he said
Bill,
price
give you
tag
some of
probably
them air
around like
fresheners.
2,000 for the TI.
They weren't a-
It's like, yeah, and it might push the other ones down a little bit, but it ain't gonna be a great deal.
If you're still there as well, Beamware, what do you think the quality looks like? Looks a bit pixelated when I'm looking at the water. I don't know if that was just me.
What, on your actual TV?
No, on the Twitch.
It does happen every now and then. I noticed it before you was in that area. It was mostly the Sky was doing it in that last area.
Through here. Cover the entrance.
If it is though, the only thing I can think about that is down to the bit rate. There's nothing I can do about that. until I get better.
Oh yeah,
internet.
Cody was streaming the other day.
Do you mean the other day? Do you mean after when I left Discord?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I seen him going iRacing.
Lucky. He's like, yeah, max bitrate,
Damn it.
1080p,
Blink fell
60.
down.
Didn't stutter once. Didn't have no pixels. Nothing. So it's all down to your fucking your upload rate, innit?
How'd you get this right then? For coincidence, Speed. I was watching Handling It Gaming the other night after I went off and Cody was streaming that.
Yeah.
And there's this lad that joined a stream from that Harris fucking raid called Being Worked.
Yeah.
And then I noticed he messaged in Billy's stream saying, "Oh, I've got to go, it's 3 AM here." So I said to him, obviously it was 3 AM for me, I said, "Oh, you from the UK, mate?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, I'm from Manchester." I said, "Oh, funny enough, I'm from Manchester as well." Keep meeting people on the internet from gaming wise that always live pretty close.
I know. I still know a lot of people that are
Here.
from all
pass
over
it
the
to
place,
me.
though. It's a good thing about the internet.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
Yeah, because another thing as well, Being Worked, I met someone kept on coming into my YouTube stream all the time, and he was there constantly. I ended up making him a mod on my YouTube side, and then I found out he literally lives like 5 minutes away from where I am. Oh, 10 minutes.
Get your ass up here. Let's move.
Bossy today.
Perfect timing as well for this. Now it says continue subbing 2 days.
What?
You sure there ain't any soldiers around?
My sub. It says continue
You're
sub
clear.
2 days remaining.
Come on.
Alright.
What happens on the end of Thursday, eh?
So you can renew it on the Thursday.
Yeah, I can. But, you know, you probably won't be streaming till
I'm gonna
midnight, so
I'm gonna
it'll
start my
technically-
stream technically at about 11:30.
Yeah.
You know, just to see if I can get that little bit of hype and draw a few people in. You know, and
Not gonna do a
people.
pre-stream.
No, I might stream before
Like
it.
countdown.
I might stream before it. I might do like a 6 till 10 or 6 till half 10 stream, and then I might just end the stream and then chill out for a bit. Waffle shit, and then when it gets closer,
12-hour just chatting stream.
and then when it gets to about
countdown.
11:30, then I'll start the stream for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the volume's a bit low on my end for this game.
I can't have the volume up.
Little man. Make sure the coast is clear.
Don't know what it sounds like.
No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
What, on the stream?
Yeah.
You want to put it on for a minute and just see what it sounds like you to the game?
I have to take this headset out.
Oh,
I know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a small world.
Good to go. Come on.
Hey, Tess. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
merchandise.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look, I
Not
got the card.
now. You hear me?
Okay. You can do that. Huffy puppy about it.
You touch it, you buy it.
Will you be playing Last of Us? Being Worked? Number 2, I should say.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just had a little listen then. Like, it's so strange. Like, you know, with most streams, you turn it up like a little bit and it's like blowing your ears off. But with this, you have to pretty much.
I'm looking
Well,
for Malik.
on my end anyway, I have to put it up like almost full.
Come through here?
But then,
Half hour ago.
For what though?
You went
For
back to
me
the war.
or the game sound or both?
oh no, my settings are actually changed. Well, I went on full volume, but like at 50% volume, I had to put you full, like the full way up.
If you're still there and Being Worked, oh, just wait. Alright. Yeah, if you still... Oh, you are still there. Can you let us know what's the audio like and what you're watching on? Like, what's my audio like, my mic, and what's the game audio like? Not really bothered
From what I
about
could hear though
stage.
before, your voice was a lot louder than the game,
Here we go.
like a lot.
Yeah, because I did just turn the game volume down because I was listening to it as well myself, but it sounded like
Let
you
us
was
know.
You guys need to turn
well
around
loud
and head back
compared
if
to
you
me.
know what's good for you.
I always
Our
said you
beef
should have
isn't
just
with
muted
you.
me anyway.
We just
It's
want
not my
Robert.
stream, so
You don't want to do this.
don't need to hear me waffling
Turn
shit
the
as well
fuck
as you.
around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull.
But I'm looking
unless
at
you turn
the,
around and get your dumb ass out of here.
what do you call it,
Fuck
like the
this.
volume bar,
Take cover!
and where I'm peaking
Ready?
when I'm talking was like the same
Cover
height
you. Get the angle on them.
as what that gunshot was just then in that cutscene.
I can't see that. So.
I know you can't see that, but I'm looking at that, so technically I should be the same volume. It's like the highest,
That's the loudest gunshot.
yeah, it's the highest sound in the game. So I technically should just be a bit higher in the actual game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit then. Let me know if it sounds a bit better.
What's it peaking at though? Like in decibels?
When you talk, you get it to 10, but when in the game sound, it goes like
What,
20.
like plus 10?
I don't know if that's a plus or if it's a minus. I don't know how it works.
But you usually have a 0 and then anything above it is plus
Oh
and
no,
below
no.
is minus.
Well, you're getting it to minus 10 then, and the game
Oh,
audio is
right.
going to like minus 20. Oh no,
Alright,
actually,
yeah, no, so that is still...
No, that gun charge, they did go to minus 10. No, I've just turned it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably why it is a tad low then, because I think the norm would be to get it to reach 0 without clipping.
I was going to say, they tell you not to have it to go in the red though.
Does that class as red? Like, I'm only going
Yeah,
from like music programs
from
and that
zero-
because...
From 0 to minus 9 is the red zone. When technically it's peaking.
Maybe it works differently on recording software then. It's weird. Maybe that's why some people have like limiters and stuff then. I don't know if you get a limiter on that, do you?
Yeah, there is.
When regardless of how you turn it up, it won't go over a certain decibels that you specify.
Yeah, there is a couple of.
But you
things
can
on it.
you could still get more sound out of it, and then anything over it kind of cuts it off, levels out all the other sounds.
Like I said, I'll check the audio side of it out after when I finish this little stream. But
Yeah.
the main thing was
I just
for
wonder what other
for the
people.
picture.
Yeah, I just wonder what other people have though, because you know what it's like when like you're watching other people, so you literally turn them up like I only have them up a fraction, and they're still as loud as what I can hear you now, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think they have it cranked like that, so then it's compatible with every device. So say if people are watching just on the phone.
Yeah, I was just wondering that, like on the phone, because if it's only so on here.
But I don't have all the
I'll have a look.
I don't have all the tech that they have, so
Dav. I just called you Dav.
oh, great.
I missed the E. So with that.
Yeah, cheers mate, but I'm going to be finishing it in a minute. I'm going to start another stream up, but I'm just going to finish this soon. Like I said, it was only like a little test stream. But I'll be finishing this and then I'll be more than likely starting another one in about half an hour. Playing Warzone or something. I don't like hearing my own voice!
I was doing it on purpose.
I know you was.
Alright, I heard the gunshot. But I've got your max volume. Sound is a little low, but that's what it is, isn't it? Oh, you got Pac-Man. Was that the free one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another game you ain't played yet. Trine free.
Yeah,
Why
no,
have you
it's
got
been
Trine
worked. I ain't got trying free. That's trying to.
No, I said like that's another game you ain't played. Is Trine free. Why haven't you got?
Right, you can mute it now.
Why have you got Trine 2 still installed?
I don't know.
and Little Big Planet.
That was through playing with that Gina. Right, I'm going to end it there anyway. Like I said, it was only a little tiny test stream. I can watch it back myself, have a listen to it, and then I'll adjust
no
a few of
raids
the
on Destiny.
audio from there. What are you going on about?
I said no raids on Destiny.
Alright, because you can see all them people playing it.
Yeah.
No. Maybe
The
someday.
raids were good. What are we talking about? Raids were good.
Yeah, but we'll be proper under leveled for that.
Not for the normal raids that we've already done.
That we've already done. What's the point in doing that?
Just to have a go. You know, get the PlayStation fired up.
Right, I'm going to end it there anyway. I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes or so. And then, yeah, I'll probably be playing some Warzone or something. So I'll catch you all on the next one.